A verdict reached in the closely watched trial of Harvey Weinstein, the once powerful Hollywood producer who was charged with 5 felony counts of predatory, criminal sexual assault and rape, charges that carry a potential penalty of life in prison. The jury, 7 men and 5 women, have just returned their verdict in a New York City courtroom. That's where Stephanie Gosk is. Stephanie, what do we know?
Well, Kate, Harvey Weinstein has been found guilty of first-degree criminal sexual acts. He's also found guilty of third-degree rape. He has not been found guilty. He is not guilty on the most serious charges in this case, predatory sexual assault. These are the charges that could have carried a sentence of 25 years to life. But this first-degree charge of sexual assault does carry a maximum sentence of up to 25 years. As you know, he's 67 years old. Carrying that kind of sentence would bring him to 92 years old. But again, very important here, he was not convicted on the 2 most serious charges of predatory sexual assault. Kate?
But, Stephanie, it is very newsworthy that he's convicted on these 2 counts. I mean, this was really a seminal case that's been watched across the country. It will have shockwaves.
It absolutely will. And Harvey Weinstein has become the symbol of what's known as the Me Too movement. There are up to 100 women who accuse him of sexual misconduct. For many of those women, this criminal case in New York City has become a symbol of the entire movement. The fact that he has been convicted on 2 criminal charges and will face a prison sentence, most likely for those 2 charges, is going to be incredibly significant. It is also significant, though, Kate, because these allegations at the center of this were 2 women who said that they were sexually assaulted, one in 2006, one in 2013. They did not tell police at the time. They did not tell friends contemporaneously at the time. There was no physical evidence. The fact that you have guilty charges here is going to send a message across the country about whether or not victims should come forward with these kinds of sexual assault allegations. It could change the way that these cases are handled and prosecuted across the country, because it, up until this point, been quite rare for a case like this to end up in criminal court.
And Stephanie, the defense really largely rested on arguing that these women had ongoing relationships with Harvey Weinstein even after the alleged incidents, and now these, the guilty convictions, even though they had those relationships.
That's exactly the case. And these 2 women took the stand. They testified that they had sexual encounters with Harvey Weinstein after the assault allegations. In the case of Jessica Mann, the third-degree rape charge that Harvey Weinstein's been found guilty of, she testified to having a years-long relationship with Harvey Weinstein, including emails and text messages. This was something that the defense focused on very heavily. The prosecutors, however, brought in a forensic psychiatrist, the same forensic psychiatrist who testified in the Bill Cosby case, to say that victims of sexual assault don't behave or react in any textbook kind of way, that they have a multitude of different reactions, and just because they maintained a relationship does not mean in the end that assault did not take place. Kate.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.